Well, there's Mr. Valence. I welded it up good, ground it down, put a little fiberglass on the wells. I was gonna put a good coat on that whole thing there. Maybe I'll just, it's fitting up in here real snug. I'll probably have to sand this tailpiece a little to get it fit better. But it's in, straight across. Looks good. I didn't get around to fixing this hole. And I kind of got some of the rust off this left side. It was just making a cloud, and I got the door closed. So I'll work on that some more. But looks real good. And I'm just going to put one bolt in it. That's plenty for this. It's not holding anything, it's just a cover. One on each side. Excuse me, I'll drill it and tap it. This cleaned up real nice. It's got kind of a brass thing to it. I think this was painted, probably some kind of porcelain. But I'll try carefully cleaning that up. It's really rusted in back. I'll try to get it off if I can, but most likely I'll just break that bolt. But I think this is gonna clean up and be a real nice addition to it. Of course, this will be the same blue as the body. Maybe I should paint it the same color as the fenders, because this is going to be the burgundy coming down around that stripe. Maybe that should, and the fenders will be burgundy. I don't know, I'll think about it, but I think that's probably what should happen. You know, the blue is going to be coming down to right here. No, I think that ought to be blue. That way it's tying the blue of the body in, and it'll set off that burgundy stripe across the bottom. Anyway, this was a pretty nasty piece. I might still have to tweak it a little or do something, but I think I'm good enough just leaving it like it is. Maybe I'll bend that edge in a little just to match the curve of this spring horn. We'll see. It was took quite a bit of time today, but that thing was so rusty and hardly nothing there. But I was able to salvage it, and it looks pretty good. So I don't know if I got enough here for a video. I'll take a look at it tonight, but if I do, like and subscribe. Tomorrow when you come back, I'll be trying to build this matching thing here to fill this hole. Well, good morning, YouTube. Nice little Chrysler emblem. I've got this rear valence here. I'm going to try to fabricate this thing. First thing I did, I just put a piece of tape around it. That was 11 inches, and I cut me a piece of metal here that's that long. And I'm gonna, I think I'll probably just bend it around that engine stand there with a hammer. I'll try to form me a circle, and then I'll weld it up. And I'll set it on here and weld it. Get it to the right height. And I'll have to grind it a little because it's on a curve. But first thing is make a circle. Well, that's how I did this. I tacked it together, burning through. And I got it around this body dolly, which is pretty close to the right size, and just worked on it a little. Oh, one-handed here. So I got it worked pretty round. Funny, and I can't get it off. But it looks pretty good. I'll take some filler rod and fill that hole up and grind it down. Run out of CO2, so my welder's not working too good. Now I gotta put this on here somehow. Try to grind out some of this and tack it down. Probably ought to wait until I get gas. It's pretty close. I may just try to start tacking it in there like it is. I'm going to have to make a curve out of fiberglass anyway. And I'll grind it a little just to try to get it fit a little better. I'll put that ugly weld on the bottom. Anyway, what I'll do is try to get this to fit a little better with a flappy disc and put it on. Well, I got it tacked in pretty good. It's really solid and got it cleaned up. It's not going to hold anything, so I don't have to really worry about it being structural or nothing like that. So the bundle will make it a lot stronger too. So I'll just put some fiberglass around it so I can shape the bottom and press on. Well, here's something pretty funny. This is an old used flapper wheel. It's almost exactly the same size as that thing. And it's got a kind of a shape to it already. So I'm pretty sure I can just bundle this thing up. It doesn't have a lip on it like that one. I don't know how I'd do that. I guess I could cut a little thin strip and make another ring. Don't know, but that's close to the shape. At least it's I know it took me a long time to try to beat one out with a piece of metal, get it round like that. Well, I put my plastic spreader here, and I cut it out the same shape as the one on the bottom, and I'm just going to fill this with Bondo, and I'll run this spreader across here, and that should give me a pretty close to the right shape. Well, there's our final product. Kind of got an edge all the way around it. It's doesn't look anything like that one, but it's similar. And I just have to do a little bit around the inside here. I just put some Bondo on it with my finger, and then I'll just drill a hole and put a big screw in it. It'll be close enough. Well, here's a lot of work later. Had to do that all by finger, but it's in pretty good. It's not quite straight. This one here needs to go up just a little, I think. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. Might bring that one down just a little by cutting that. But looks pretty decent. I'm going to throw a little primer on it just for the fun of it. Oh, that's much better. The screw is the thing that sticks out to me, but they're almost exactly the same size, and it'd take a little looking. You can tell, of course, you know, you can see the edge of that one over there where you can tell it's a cap, and this one's just a solid piece. But if anybody didn't know, they wouldn't even know if it didn't even have a screw in it. But matches good. It covers that rear end up real well. I'll have to make me some kind of a piece to fit in here. I'm out of gas, so I got to go to the gas place on Monday. Can't really do much more welding. This was a lot of hand sanding. I need to clean it up. I'll do that with some glazing putty. I'll fix that up. And I was gonna put a good coat on that whole thing there. Maybe I'll just I'll squirt it with primer real heavy, the same stuff that the car is. It'll sand down pretty good. It'll have a few little holes in it, but like I say, I'm not trying to make it perfect. But that was a kind of a all-day deal to make this one thing. I got me a good fuel sending unit here, good strong heavy one, and I got a little programmable adjuster, and the gauge unfortunately is electronic programmable too. I got it because it's got the big wide sweep I don't know if you can see that there. But I like being able to have an accurate fuel gauge. I'm trying to hook both of them up. Kind of having a going around and around with these wires, not really having any of them soldered or anything. So I'll get that sorted out, and I can end cycle on my fuel gauge. So I guess that'll be the next thing I'll work on. I had enough Bondo and sanding by hand today